Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Unwrap This. Tonight, I have a special guest with me, as you can see to my left, Michael Lawson from over at Unwrap Sports. He does Count the Bucket. He does, but more importantly for today, he does Backstop Banter, baseball show. Take care. Yeah, there you go. But he does talk about baseball and all of its goodiness. But thanks for joining, Michael. Appreciate you coming in.
Anytime. My connection's a little delayed right now, so hopefully as my computer gets going, it won't be as bad. So happy to see what you break.
Yeah, and my earphones just told me that I have a low battery, so if it gets sounding crazy here in a minute, I apologize. But we'll get going and we'll see what we got. Like I said, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Welcome back and welcome in, everybody. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope y'all got all your shopping done, mostly started, whatever you tried to do on Black Friday. Fight the crowds if you want to do that. A little too much for me. I just wait till Cyber Monday and do it all online. But
Absolutely.
But yeah, well, we got baseball tonight. We are working on some baseball stuff. Got all kinds of things to get into. Got a Tops 2022 Series 2. Got a few little cheapies from Walgreens. The mystery box, one factory sealed pack, and one mystery card per box. So I don't know what to expect out of these. I've never broke these before. These I've done before. Usually not very good cards, but you never know. Sometimes you get lucky. They do claim that they get 1 in 8 contain a hit. Uh-oh, Michael lost his feed. There he is.
No, it's my camera's a little foggy. I was trying to clear it out so I could wipe it off.
Got an Archives baseball. I have not broken any of these yet, so kind of interested to see what's in there. 2022 Archives. Let's see what else we got. We got a series or update series Tops baseball blaster.
That recently just now came out, hasn't it?
Yeah. I just saw that on the shelves
Okay.
like maybe a week or two ago. So I think that's when it first came out. This has been out for a while, but I hadn't found any megas yet. I've done some blasters and some fat packs, but I haven't done any megas yet. And as you can see, my boy
It's because it's
here,
got a
Henry
Louisville
Davis.
player on it. I mean,
Yeah, you gotta love Henry Davis, man. You gotta love them Louisville catchers, though, man. Come on. Nothing like a Louisville catcher.
as a fellow Kentuckian, there's a bit of rivalry there, but I'm actually happy when any of our in-states do good, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and we can love each other tonight, but me and him are gonna hate each other tomorrow until about five
As
or
you
six
have a Louisville
o'clock.
hat on now.
Yeah,
I got a Lexington hat on. There's my Lexington Legends, but it's all right.
Louisville versus Lexington. Here we go.
Yeah.
but I'm expecting a good game tomorrow. I really am. I think it's going to be an interesting game. I'm a little
It
nervous
should
about
be.
it.
We'll see where we are.
A little nervous about it being in Lexington, but
Mm.
we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it's a tight game and not like last year's where y'all just ran all over us and we couldn't do anything.
I'm sorry. Something happened here. Could you say that again, please? What happened last year?
Y'all ran all over us and made us look like a bunch of idiots that didn't know how to play football.
Oh, okay. Totally, that's what I heard, so that's good.
It's exactly what happened.
Yes, sir.
It's usually a good matchup, though. I mean, last year aside from it, it's usually, no matter how good or bad our respective teams are doing, it's usually they come out to play. Like I said, last year being the exception, it was just ugly. And I was there last year, too. I went to the game, and I was just I was miserable. I was just
Well, I mean, speaking of Louisville, I've been hot about trying to find a Donovan Mitchell rookie card, so I went out and I finally purchased one. So they're two. It's all right.
Yeah, yeah, and trust me, I got plenty of UK cards too. My dad's a UK fan, so I collect mostly for him. But I've got a binder of
So he's
UK
smart.
cards in there
Gotcha.
too. I was
Got
rebellious. I was a rebellious teen.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this mail day stuff. This one is a bit of a mystery to me. This one is from a break from Matt Mara over at Center Stage Sports. But this one is a little bit of a mystery to me because I don't recognize the name. It says
Okay.
BJC out of Colorado. It
Are
looks
you in
like an
so many
eBay pack.
breaks that you don't even remember where you buy stuff from now?
Sometimes that happens. This one, like, I'm thinking it might be an eBay purchase, but I didn't purchase like that many cards. It's a thick package, so I didn't purchase that many cards. I usually only purchase like one card at a time on eBay, so I'm a little curious as to what's going to be in
Hmm.
there. So I'm going to jump into that one and see what we got. But yes, sir. And Mike, I think you said you got some 89 Fleer to go through tonight with us. Kind of looking forward to that, seeing if you find anything good.
Yes. If you're fine with it, I might, and I'll just only open up a few because apparently there's 606 in this bad boy. So
Yeah.
we don't have to do that the whole day. But I
Well,
bought it hoping to hit something.
yeah, there's gonna be a lot of 80s, 90s garbage in there, wax, garbage. But you never know.
Whoa,
Like you said,
whoa, garbage.
well, worthless. I don't know how to say that nicer. All right, let's see what this is. I don't know what this is. I'm so confused now. Now this is a break. This is a break. I'll have to figure out who this is from so I can give them proper credit. But yeah, this is some sort of break that I got into. We'll see. I don't know. Let me make this bigger so they can see it better. Maybe.
Bring in Christian's comment here. How we doing, Christian? I'm sure you watched that Dallas Cowboy game. Thank you so much for cheering on for the best football team there is. But again, this is a baseball show today, so it's okay.
It's okay. There's going to be some football in here. We got football right now here. So that's all right. We talk about everything. We talk about soccer, wrestling, racing. It don't matter. But
I can't talk too much about soccer.
Well, we went 0-0 today against England, so I'm happy about that. Which usually I wouldn't be happy about a tie, but it's
I'm
England.
assuming that's
So
0-0. Okay.
yeah, zeros. Like I said, normally I wouldn't be happy about a tie, but against England, I'll take it. The way they did
Sounds
Iran the
good.
other day. We're gonna start it off with Aaron Jones. Ooh, there we go. Little Brett Favre. I know what this is. BC Brandon Cantu. He's Cantu's craze over there. Hey, this was a auction. So yeah, I got all these
Okay.
cards for $8, I believe. Yeah, got these cards for $8,
Okay.
and I got this set for $8. Sometimes you get lucky. But yeah, I got a little Brett Favre there from what year is that? 1995. Cool little
So you're ordering my set here.
metallic card. Let's see, AJ Dillon. This was a Packers lot, obviously. Little Clay Matthews. Who's that out
Absolutely.
of? That is out of Tops, back when they still did football. Wish they would come back and do football. I like Tops. Malik Taylor, rookie card, die cut. Prism club level. Cool little card. There's
Are the die
Ron.
cuts worth any more?
Yes, typically they're worth a little bit more. A player like Malik Taylor, I'm not so sure. But
Because
yes,
I don't know where I've got it, but actually, somebody had a rookie Burrow die cut like that, and it being Burrow here in Kentucky again with the Cincinnati close by. I was like, you know what? I'll buy
yeah,
that, and I don't care what he says it is. But then I
right.
Googled it right afterwards, and it was not worth what I paid for it. I'm just like, is it? something to invest with there. So I was just kind of
Yeah.
curious on how that goes.
Well,
I'm looking. I've got
well,
cards everywhere, but
yeah. With the select, especially, they do die cuts
mm,
for the certain levels. The club level is
uh
kind of like the mid tier, I believe. I think
okay,
field level's the top tier, and then club level, premier level.
okay,
But yeah, the select they go for a little bit more. Like I said, if it was a better player, this one probably might be more, but this one probably not so much.
gotcha.
AA Ron
A
out of
Ron.
Elite. I'm on green, not with the Packers anymore, but he's in a uniform there. And then we got Eddie Lacy. Ooh, that's a throwback name.
Hey,
Ain't heard that name in a while.
no.
2014. It's AA Ron Jones. Other AA Ron. It's a Prism. Yeah, Prism. See, it's weird with prisms because the mosaics it is a prism because it's a silver card, but it's also
Hmm.
the prism design. The design is also prism. So it's a prism.
Okay.
And a Tanyan green.
Prizzle. Prizzle.
Nice, nice little color match green there. Adrian Amos silver. Jordan Love little mini. Oh, that's a sticker. I think that's a sticker. Yeah, I believe that one is a sticker.
Okay.
And then there's a Brett Favre. That one is a premier
Favre.
level. Yeah, that's weird too. And what is it? Tops has a prism as well. It's kind of weird, but they spell it with a S instead of a Z. Then
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers, another premier level matching cards there. That's not bad. Well,
Now,
passed
see,
in
one
the
thing,
past.
I'm here to learn more about cards as we talk, but
Yep.
what we mean the prism on the NBA there, if you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, Prism also has NBA Hoops also has a variant called Prism as well. So it's not Prism, but it's
Okay.
a Prism variant. It's weird. They like the word Prism
Okay,
in
so
the
like
card industry.
this
Apparently.
Luca here,
Yes.
on the back where it says prism,
Yeah.
so that's okay.
So the NBA Hoops, and like I said, I
Okay.
think it's Tops. They also have one. They say they have prisms too, but I think they're both spelled with S's rather than Z's.
Okay. See, I've never paid attention to that.
This one I did not expect to get this lot. I just threw a bid out there and I ended up winning it. So this is a Chief slot. So we see what we got. We got a Clyde Edwards-Helaire rated rookie. Patrick Mahomes, brilliance. Mahomey. Another Mahomey fireworks card. I like that card. That's
I
cool.
like that. That's nice.
It's old school Derek Thomas. Now that is old school. That's 91.
Oh, wow.
So, like I said, I do old cards too. Derek Thomas.
At least I might have to get down
Wow.
I've got a screen over here with some old cards. I'll be right back.
All right, go ahead. Got a Patrick Mahomes deep dive. Percy Snow action pack. This is an old card too. I like these action packed cards. This is also at a 91. What brand was this? Team NFL, I guess.
I'm back.
Maker.
So, I've got this Leon Lett autograph.
Leon
I
Lett.
absolutely.
That's cool. Oh, I think I took him in.
It's not worth much, but it's got his autograph on there and everything. So,
Continuing on, we got a Patrick Mahomes score team. Patrick Mahomes the second out of Pinnacle. It's 2021. I didn't know Pinnacle was still making cards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What's up,
it's
CJ?
Chronicles. It's Chronicles. Hey,
Ah,
CJ, thanks for coming in. I think this was from a game actually. 6 yards, Marcus Allen. Yeah, this was a football card game they used to have back in the day.
back in our day.
19. Yeah, back in our day, 1996. Travis Kelsey,
Hey.
extra points. Nice looking card.
Do you buy cards sometimes just because of what they look like to you, knowing they're not worth a lot of value? Is
Sometimes I do. Yeah, like it
And
depends.
I'm not dogging the value or anything, but yeah, like there's certain cards I'm like, wow, I know that's probably not worth a lot, but that's a smoking card and I want it.
Right, exactly. Like especially if it's like one of the the teams I PC like Louisville
Right.
Cardinals or Packers or something like that. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Like there's some of them I'm just like I got a Jordan Love black in there and it's probably not worth much, but it just looks. It's a what was it? It was the the Prism
Uh-huh.
product, and it was a black on that, and it just looks
Okay.
really cool. Like it's not really worth a whole lot, but
Right.
Patty Pat, another Patty Pat, little green
That's
mosaic
actually
there.
really cool because that's from the Super Bowl. That picture too.
Chiefs versus yeah, it is. Chiefs versus Buccaneers, 2021. Yep. And then there's one of my favorite acetates. I love these cards, the see-through ones.
Hmm.
Uh, Patrick Mahomes.
I've got a CD Lamb rookie like that too.
Yeah,
Love it.
it's awesome. All right, this other one is from Matthew Mara. I believe this is from New Vision. Done lots and lots of breaks with that man.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, it's personalized.
Oh, so sweet. I say that, but it's really funny as I'm getting into cards more. Like it really is a very close unity of a family.
It is. You get to know these guys, and they feel like. I mean, even though like I've got people that I talk to. Matt's in where is Matt? Matt's in Montana.
You
Uh,
said one guy was from Colorado
yeah,
earlier.
he's from Colorado. There's a guy in California. We've never actually met each other, but we're
Uh-huh.
as close of friends as some people that I
Right.
see every day. So
What I
it's
think's
pretty,
funny is
it's
like
pretty
if I
cool.
buy a card online off of somebody like I don't know eBay or whatnot, or
Right.
I'm in a few Facebook groups. It doesn't matter if you buy one or two cards off of someone. They're going to send you extra cards. It seems you have to do.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like last week, somebody sent a whole bunch of cards with like I bought one card off of eBay and they sent me like a whole stack of like there was
That.
soccer in there. They sent me a Green Bay card, which I don't know how they knew I was a Green Bay fan, but
Ah,
they didn't. Yeah. This is a break, and it looks like Rams and Saints. Optic. Yeah, Donruss Optic. So let's see. We've got a Matthew Stafford, Cam Akers, another Cam Akers, Robert Woods, Cooper Cup.
Coop.
There's Lamar Jackson. Must have had the Ravens too as well.
Worst quarterback ever.
Oh, whatever. Mark Andrews, J.K. Dobbins, another J.K. Dobbins, Marquise Hollywood, not with the Baltimore Ravens anymore, Brown, Patrick Queen. There's a Mark Andrews silver card.
Mm,
That's neat. Alvin Kamara. I don't know why
that's
there's a
pretty
random
nice.
select card in there, but Alvin Kamara out of select. And a Taquan Smith. Not a whole lot there. Sometimes it's like that. I remembered that I wanted to show off one other thing, but it's in the other room. So if Mike, if you want to go ahead and get started on those 89s,
Sure. Let me see if I can bring up my phone now. As you do this, oh, I gotta put in my code here. Or as you go away, let me bring this up because I have never done this before, and I don't know how well my setup actually looks. So everyone, bear with me, I guess. So I'll add it here. Oh, it's a weird view from the side. I gotta get used to that. Gotta
yeah, we'll
back
move
out
you
of
over
that a
there,
little bit.
and I will be
So,
right back.
you good? So I'm gonna open this up, and guys, honestly, as you can see, my mess here that I've got going on, we are decorating for Christmas at the moment. My wife is still downstairs, even though it's midnight here. Bought this off of Facebook. A buddy of mine actually sent me a message saying, "Hey, I know you like baseball." With my baseball card show or baseball show that he was talking about earlier, Backstop Banter. We're live Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Sent this to me, or the link to it, and I messaged the guy. I said, "Hey, it's an 89. I like old stuff a little bit, but I don't really want to pay an arm and a leg." And he said, "I tell you what, you give me shipping on it, and I'll send it to you." So I really don't know what to expect in this. I did a few researching on this, and as you can tell, it is steel wrapped, but it's definitely old. So it ain't sealed; it's just wrapped. So as I was talking to Jimmy before this, as I'm making all this racket, I apologize. There is 660 cards in here and 45 stickers. So I won't try to. Oh, the very first thing is a Cincinnati Reds, my team.
Hey, it's meant to be.
That's right. It says it's a sticker, but I don't know how that is a sticker. So we'll kind of keep on going. Let me move my scissors. You gotta love my daughter's kid sister scissors. So the good thing
Yep.
is these are not a pack. I thought these would be packs that I got to break out. So I'm gonna start on this end because it does look like something on the side of these are going to be the stickers. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. We got a few stickers here, which is kind of neat. Oh wow, look at the Astros.
Yeah. Now, is that a red sticker? Is that an old logo, or they still use that?
They still use it in a certain form, but they've definitely changed it quite a bit. Of course, there's two of those. So is
It's
in the
not.
middle of the sticker?
It's not like the Twins redone logo where
Yeah,
they barely
yeah,
changed.
yeah,
They just changed the thread count on the baseball or something.
yeah. That's actually kind of cool. An Angels, and
Ooh,
they had the
that's
baseball
cool.
with it. I kind of like it. Look at the Braves. That might not
Yeah.
actually go well nowadays.
No, not
As crazy
anymore.
as that is. So just going through these stickers, it's kind of cool to see. Brewers pretty much still the same logo.
Now the Brewers. Have you ever
Wow.
noticed the hidden message in the Brewers?
Yeah, the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah, I didn't realize that for years, and somebody pointed it out one day, and I was like, "That
Oh,
is
really?
really interesting." I was like, "I never
I guess.
noticed."
Wow, I don't remember the White Sox like that.
Huh? Yeah, it seems like it was that way when Jordan played there, or in the farm league anyway.
Oh, yeah. So let's see here. I want to get through all these stickers and just get them out of the way. Then I've got so many. There's 45 stickers. I believe I got 1,000. All right, so let's just call out some of the. Oh, Cal Ripken Jr., which of course is nice. If you know anything about baseball, you know he's a great.
That's cool.
Oh, there's a checklist. Dave LaPointe, Jay Buhner. I actually used to love him on MLB, so that's kind of cool for me to get. Tom Brzezinski. I'm trying to figure out, are these okay the way I've got this to see?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There's me a Reds card. That's all I really care about. John Dobson, Mark Winston, Ron Robinson, Dave Brigham. Just kind of going to go through these real quick just to see if there's anyone sticks out big time. Hal Morse. Well, that name sounds familiar. Greg Harris. Gerald Perry. He's going.
I think you're thinking of Coach Morris.
I think so. I think so. Oh, I guess I need to turn this a little bit. Here's a perfect or picture perfect. It says it's a Browning. I don't think that'll actually be worth anything too high. But of course, as a Reds fan, I know he's had a couple perfect games. I think
Yeah.
Greg Matthews and hey, Darryl Strawberry.
There you go.
So there's just a few. I'll let you go ahead and start opening some of yours because I know that's where the fans really are here for, anyways.
Yeah. All right. Well,
He
we'll get
says,
started on.
"Yeah."
Yeah, that's what all the ladies come hollering for is the.
Oh, let's not get me on there.
Yeah. Hold on here. Me.
I'm gonna move it back to this one while you get your stuff
There it
ready.
is. Okay,
Okay.
there we go. Well, I'll put you back on there. There we go.
There we
There
go.
we go. We'll start with the cheap stuff. See what's in this mystery box first.
Christian says he got into cards when NBA Hoops came out with their first series of premium stock. Gold and silver jaw rookie. Hey,
Ooh. Hey, there you
hey.
go. It's not too shabby. Alright. Like I said, this has one factory sealed pack and one mystery card per box. So I have no idea what kind of mystery card's going to be in here.
Got a Kirby Puckett now.
Hey there. Now, I would say that any of those cards that you hit that are nicer cards, that would be a good opportunity to grade because you're pulling them fresh out of a pack. So they should grade pretty well for an older card. Alrighty, let's see. Let's put our special card right there. About gave it away.
Uh-oh.
And we have a 2020 baseball heritage high number. 9 cards. Uh-oh. He's studying.
It's just a red player.
Oh, I thought maybe it was Randy.
No. I do remember before you get started, I can show you with this card. Let me pull my little screen back up. One thing I am going to be looking for, and I'll just leave it here. On one of the players, I do remember on the bottom of the bat, you can see where he has it signed there.
Yeah.
One player actually in his picture used his real bat or his in-game bat, and it has something written on it in kind of inappropriate. So that one was a good card too. So I'm gonna kind of keep an eye out, and try to look through those while you pull yours out here too.
Well, before I get into that, I did want to show off these two. I sent off some cards to SGC Grading Company, and I got those back in this week. So some of them not so great, some of them pretty awesome.
Looks nice.
Antonio Gibson. That one is numbered 5 out of 5, and it got a 9. So I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. Hopefully he does something in the next few years to make that worth something. But this one I only got graded because it's a Genesis. It's Caleb Farley. No big whoop, but it is a Genesis, so I went ahead and got it graded. It came back a 9.
So in football, Genesis are kind of more black and blue like that?
Yeah, you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, there's kind of a swirly pattern in the background.
Okay, because I know in the NBA, I think it was more green and black this year.
Yeah, they're a little different.
Okay.
Then now we're getting into the good stuff, okay? You got
Okay.
Nick Bosa.
Hey, I
9.5
like that.
Triple patch card. 1 out of 10 on that one. And it got a 9.5, which is really good for a patch card. You usually don't.
Okay.
Yeah, usually patch cards, because they're so thick, when they're going through the factory, the corners usually get dinged up. So
Okay.
I was very happy with a 9.5 on that one.
Hey.
Rookie auto, so let's go. That one should pull me a couple $100 on that one. So
Especially because you said it was 1, right? 1 of
1
10.
out of 10.
Or
Yeah.
yeah.
What they call a bookend. The first and the last one, they price a little bit higher. Personally, I wouldn't care. Like I wouldn't spend more on a 1 or a 10, or a 1 and the first print and the last print. but
Right.
they do go for more.
Th-
So
They do, and that's who we want to sell to.
yeah, that's who we want to get our money from. Now this one is the creme de la creme. Tom Brady goat bound. This is the
Okay.
first time. This is the first time I'd seen these. I think I pulled this card on a different show, and I wasn't really sure what it was when I first pulled it because I've seen the spellbound. I had not
Hmm.
seen the goat bound, but on the spellbound, it usually just spells out Tom Brady. But
Hmm.
on these, it actually spells out Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. So you have to collect all of
Goodness.
those. Yeah, you have to collect all of those to get his entire name. So they're a little bit more rare, and the prices show that. I saw the raw ones going for like around 160, and seeing as how this got a 9.5, I'm
Right.
hoping I should get at least 300 out of that one. So I'm really
Phew.
really happy about that one. Not too bad for a $30 blaster.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, we'll get into this now. Johan Carmago. There's you a Reds player. Pedro Strop.
Okay.
Ryan Cordell. And by the way, these autographs are facsimiles. These are not actual autographs. But Jason Kipnis. Rick Rick Porcello. Daniel Hudson. Josh Figley. Franklin Barreto. And a Steve Ketch. That was a terrible pack. Terrible pack.
I
But I
do
will
like how
say,
they're trimmed in black, though. I do like that.
yeah, they're cool looking cards, and like I like the
Mhm.
little facsimile autographs on them. But you do have to watch them because they'll say on the back if they're actual autographs because there are actual autographs in these sets.
Okay.
But I've known people to. It's never happened to me, but I've known people to just kind of flip past them and think they're all facsimiles, and
Hmm.
then find out later, be like, oh wait, this says autograph is authenticated on the back of this. So
Hmm.
if you break any of those, just beware that you may be getting more than you thought you did. And this one, we got a Mickey Mantle.
Hey.
I think he was pretty good, wasn't he? Wasn't he
I
okay?
think I've heard the name before. I think he played with Baby Ruth, kind of
Yeah,
around the
yeah.
same team.
And this is from 2021. Nothing real crazy, but still can't complain over Mr. Mickey Mantle. We'll get into this Collector's Edge next. This Walgreens special.
I was going to ask, do you care to tell us where you got most of this stuff? Because me, I'm
Yeah.
still a big rookie when it comes to these cards, even though I probably have accumulated over 1,000 from small boxes. All mine come from Walmart here in town,
Right. Right.
and I'm sometimes I worry like, do I need to spend money on this, or should I let it go and like go elsewhere to get this because it's Walmart?
Right. Yeah. Walgreens and what's the other one? CVS. They sell
Hmm.
these little. They're really repacks, is what they are, and sometimes you hit something good. Most of the times though, it's just stuff somebody else didn't want. I guess is
Gotcha.
what it looks like. I buy from Walgreens sometimes. It's like I said, it's usually this kind of stuff. They're a little pricier. Myers the same way. I know y'all don't have any down there, but Myers kind
No.
of like, yeah, Myers kind of like Walmart or Target. It's just another. Uh, if I'm in the area, I'll go to Target, but Target for
Hmm.
me is on the other end of town, so it's a little bit of a drive. So, but I know a lot of people buy from there, but mostly it's Walmart.
All right, I got a Randy Johnson in here.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
Yes,
Is it the
sir.
good one?
No, it is not. But as you can see,
Ah,
let me show you. Actually, let me pull this up so I can
go ahead.
real quick. So this is what I'm looking for. Is it got my screen? Yeah. So there's Randy Johnson here in I guess the original, the scoreboard back here had a Marlboro cigarette ad that was going on, and apparently it caught slack and off. Sorry, I
Yeah.
guess I need to bring it on no more. And this scoreboard back here, and so some of them have it on there, some don't. If it has the ad going, it's worth more money.
Yeah. But yeah, like we were talking before the show, and I think there were 3 different variants. There's one where you can clearly see the Marlboro. There's one where they tried to take it out, but you could still kind of see it. This was back in the day when these were for kids, though, and now like it's
Yeah.
mostly adults that are getting into them out of
Yeah.
nostalgia. But this is how they're packed. This is, like I said, why a lot of people aren't big on them. They're just kind of cards thrown inside of a box. No kind of protection whatsoever.
Right.
And our pack is... looks like old baseball. Is this old?
Hey.
Donruss. 88. Haha, I beat you.
Oh, beat me by a year.
Got
How
you
about
something
that?
older than I did.
Oh, man. That's kind of funny
these
now.
are all, yeah, these are all flipped around every which way. Yeah. So we got a Tyler Collins. What is this? Carlos Quentin. Another one of those facsimile autographs, I believe. Yeah. Whoop. Just throwing them around.
Jared on our Facebook here saying that I shop for my cards at flea market. You know what, Jared, who lives in
Hey.
Somerset, they actually have some pretty good flea market cards down that way. You know, my brother Mark used to buy them all the time, or actually he would try to sell them there.
They jack up the prices sometimes, but sometimes
yeah.
you can find. Sometimes you can find some stuff in there, and if you know what you're looking for. Let's see, Bob Melvin, old school D-backs jerseys. Daniel Descalzo.
You're doing better than me on them names.
Peter Borjos. Travis Hefner. I got excited. I thought that was a Jose at first. Mike Bordick.
You thought it was a who?
Jose Canseco.
You mean like this?
Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
More like that.
Hey.
Craig Worthington. Jim Dwyer. Gerald Clark. Carmelo Martinez. As you can see, these are from all different years. They're just... I don't know how they come up with these cards, but...
Yeah.
Lloyd Mosby. Juan Berenguer.
Perfect. Yeah.
Al Pedrique. Kenny
Rogers.
Not the Kenny Rogers you're thinking of, but yeah, Kenny Rogers.
Yes, sir.
The Gambler. Jim Leland. Dick Hauser, Royals manager, turned back the clock. This is an old card showing off an older card.
Let's see that Reds now.
The Reds is Dave Martinez.
Dave Martinez. I can't lie, I do not know who he is.
I haven't recognized most of these names, to be honest with you.
Hey, now. I doubt if that's worth anything, but I just got a Bo Jackson.
Hey, that was a rookie year for him too, wasn't it? Or was it?
I have no. Looks like 86 was a rookie for him.
Ah, okay.
But still.
Yeah, this is like this is from JB Holding, so it's not just from Walgreens. It's actually MJ Holding, the people that stock the cards in most everywhere around the United States. They because Walmart doesn't stock their own cards. They have MJ Holding comes in and stocks their shelves for them. So these repacks are from MJ Holding, but like I said, I have no idea how they come up with them. What'd you get?
It's the Reds, but I actually think it's a rookie year. It's Chris Sabo.
Oh, okay.
That's a name most people around here. Chris Sabo. I'm assuming it is his rookie year because it says Cedar Rapids, Vermont, Denver, Nashville, 88 with the Reds.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that would be a rookie. So it makes me happy because I love Chris Sabo and them
Well, there you
goggles he
go.
had.
But Gerald Perry. Mark, I can't hardly read that. Carry on. These Topps Gold cards, I always had the hardest time reading the names on them because they're
Oh yeah.
just kind of raised letters there. That is a Topps Gold. Rob Ducey. Doug Jennings. Ken Oberfell. Yeah, I'm not recognizing any of these guys. Mike Campbell. Mike Boddicker.
Perfect.
It's got some wax still on it on the back of it. I can feel it. Nigel Wilson, rookie prospect.
Nigel.
Greg Jeffries.
See, one thing that kills me about these rookie or these older cards, like there's no indicator that says rookie, you know?
Yeah, they didn't start doing that. I think maybe Donruss rated rookies might have been the first ones to actually acknowledge that they were rookies, because I don't remember seeing the rookie badge on cards when I was growing up at all. And with basketball, like they rarely ever put rookies in their sets. Like Jordan, I don't think had his first card until his sophomore year, or something like that. He might. No, I take that back. He may have had one, but there were a few big players in those days that like.
I've heard different things with him, like 92 is his rookie or 89 is his rookie, and I've always wondered like what's going on there.
Yeah.
Like, did different brands make different
right.
cards for him?
Because he was actually a rookie in like what 86, I think.
I was thinking 86, but that's the year I was born. And I thought maybe that's why I'm going with it. But,
me too. I do the same thing all the time.
yeah.
But after the Kent Herbeck,
Kent Herbeck, that sounds familiar.
Geronimo Pena. Yeah, I remember the name Kent Herbeck from when I was a kid, but I don't really know a whole lot about him. Ruben Sierra, Score Select. See, that was back when Score and Select were the same, under the same umbrella, before Panini took over everything. Mike Kingery, Rupert Jones, Roy Smiley. It's an old school Twins logo there.
Wow, that's crazy. I like that, actually.
Randy Bush. Gary Sheffield. Okay, there's a name I recognize. Jim Dwyer. I think I already hit one of him earlier. Fernando Valenzuela. Okay. Scott Sanderson. Carlos Quintana.
I thought that was Scott Sandberg.
Jim Traber. Randy Neiman. Eddie Murray. Not Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murray. Vance Law. Dwight Gooden. Jose Oquendo. I think that's how you pronounce that. Rick Sutcliffe. I had this exact same card when I was a kid. I remember this card. I don't know who he is, but I remember seeing this card when I was a kid. Oh, there's another one right behind it. Back to back. John Cerruti? Is that him? John Joseph Cerruti. Brian Meyer, Steve Lyons, and the top prospects, Tony Graffinino? I don't know.
Yes. Hey, look at this card here I just pulled. Uh-oh.
Jimmy Jones. Hey. All right.
Didn't know he was famous, did you?
I mean, there's quite a few James Joneses and Jimmy Joneses out there in the professional sports arena. So
that's true, I guess.
All right. It's got a puzzle piece for this. Who was on there? Stan Musial would be the entire puzzle. The 3 pieces of a puzzle there.
That's kind of cool, actually. I like that.
Gus Polidor,
Yes.
Steve Buscemi. Steve Buscemi. Why does that name sound familiar? Is he a commentator now? Steve Buscemi? That name sounds really familiar. I don't know. Chet Lemon?
Christian, go get him. Who cares? Just hold your breath. He said he's got some Pokemon boxes he could rip with us, but they're in his office with his wife.
Yeah, bring it on. I've
Not
yet
the
to
COVID,
rip.
of course.
I've yet to rip any Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic cards or anything like that on here. I may do that in the future. I just don't know very much at all about them. I don't know what the hits are.
Okay.
That's what it is. Steve Buscemi. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
Okay. So,
okay.
I need to know what you think on this card, okay? It's a Ken Griffey Jr.
Okay.
On the back, it only has playing for Sandburr in 88. So...
I think that was his rookie year. I'm thinking it was.
So, do you think that would be worth anything? Because I know
I think
Fleer
the other.
don't really...
Yeah, I don't think the Fleer rookie card really pulled that much. I think the other one was it.
And it was a different year too.
Donruss.
Yeah,
one I think pulled a little better, especially if he has a bloody arm, which it still doesn't really change the value that much. But
I'm still putting this in a cover though.
The Donruss though, he had a scab on his arm in the original photo, and later on they photoshopped it out. So the bloody arm is worth a little bit more.
Gotcha. See, I don't know enough about Magic and Pokemon cards. To be honest with you.
That's me. I just wouldn't even know what I was looking at. I'd probably be like thumbing through Charizards and Pikachus, and people would be like, "Oh my god!"
I know who
Pikachu
is.
I don't know. Cecil Fielder, very badly off-centered there. Got about an inch over here and about a centimeter over here, so that's probably the edge of the page or something. Rick Shue, Mickey Hatcher, Tom Prince, Jeff Perrett, Andy Van Slyke, Joe Magrain, Mickey Brantley, Ken Daly, Frank White, and a Dwight Evans to round it out.
Hey, Crystal Charizard that's worth money. Now, there's one Charizard that's like millions, right?
Oh yeah, there's some really expensive Pokemon cards out there, but like I said, I don't know enough about them to find them or know what I'm looking at.
I'm not trying to be mean here, but like, why Pokemon cards? Why do they have so much value?
I mean, there's collectors for everything. That's basically what it is. I mean, there's just like me and you. We get all nostalgic about opening baseball cards. There's people out there that collected them when they were kids, and they'll spend god-awful amounts of money on Pokemon. So I don't knock it. It's a hobby.
I guess the reason that I'm knocking it, if you will, is because like my players, like this Leon Lett that I showed you earlier. He was my favorite player. That to me is not my favorite player. One of my favorite players from that Dallas team that went to Super Bowls. You know, he had the fumble going into the end zone on I think it was a snowy punt that had almost there, and it got knocked out of his hands. Like there's stories with that. Like I mean, these athletes like the Donovan Mitchell, who I think is going to be a candidate for the MVPs, and then you just have cartoon characters. But Christian says it's a very popular show for the kids, not only in America, but Japan, China, and South America, too. I agree with that, but it's just...
That's true.
When I was a kid, did you keep up with cards that well? Like, I'd get a card, be like, hey, look what I got, and I would devalue it like crazy, not realizing.
I mean, most of the kids, I didn't get so much into Pokemon. I got into Yu-Gi-Oh, but
Yeah.
we played the game, so we were like sitting there throwing around cards and throwing coins on the table next to our cards and all kinds of stuff during the course of the
Mhm.
game. So we didn't really care that much about the way they looked. There was a few people had some really good cards,
Right.
but
And I guess he's right on this comment. The show drives the value because,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah. Of course,
And
Jared
me and
says he's got a 91 score set that he still hasn't opened.
yeah.
Of course,
Yeah,
I'm
I've seen a few of those full sets in the flea markets and stuff before, and I've just never actually. I've got so many cards that like that I can't add another 500 just on one drop. Like,
I'm doing everything,
sir.
Mark. Come on, this is Mark. You might actually like this because when I seen it, I thought of you. Let me go find it here that I got. I'm putting all my Reds cards over here to the side, and I got a Chris Sabo, and I think it's his rookie. I'm not for sure.
Yeah. Gonna jump into this Series 2 for 2022. I don't think I've done any. I know I did a blaster of these, but I don't know if I did the little security tag on there. I don't think I did a fat pack of these, so. Actually getting into names we recognize now. Newer cards.
Well, that's looking at some of these players. Like I'm seeing them, like, hey, they coach now or they manager now.
Yeah.
Like here's a Don Mattingly I've got right here who has been a manager a few times now. Let's
Wow.
be honest.
Wow, that's crazy. Let's
You're
see what
getting
we
old.
got. Justin Upton. Daniel Vogelbach. Edward Cabrera, rookie. Mike Soroka.
Now, if you get a
Francisco.
Julio Rodriguez, I want it. No, I'm playing.
I hear, I hear you. I hear you. For the right price. Francisco Lindor. Kevin Newman. Brian Miller. Jeff Hoffman. Evan Longoria.
Hey.
AJ Pollock. Gerardo. Is that Gerardo or Gerardo?
I think it's Gerardo. Gerardo.
Gerardo.
I think. I'm horrible with
Franmil.
names.
Yeah. Franmil Reyes.
Taylor Trammell.
Trammell. You like him?
He's a. He came up through the Reds farm. We traded him over there.
Okay.
I think that's a rookie too for him. Oh no, I'm sorry. Last year was his rookie year.
Yeah. High Five Highway Dodgers lineup to celebrate. There you go, Perry. Tanner Hook. Ooh, there's a cool looking card. Jose Barrero. Didn't you just say something about it for Jose Barrero?
I did not. No.
Oh, okay.
Jose
Yeah, there's a
Canseco. No.
Jose
I-
Barrero. He's been. I think he's a lifetime member of the Bats now. Like every time I go to a Bats game, he's
Oh,
playing
yeah.
with them. So I don't know if he'll ever get called back to the Reds. Every time
Yeah. Actually, I think he got called up towards the end because I think we made a trade for him last year and thought, or year before last, thought that he would come up last year and hasn't developed. And
Yeah.
after we traded a couple of our guys, some of our infielders, he started playing decent towards the end, around really September, October. It was really a make or break for him because if we don't keep him, three of our upcoming guys and our prospects are shortstops. So I think he felt the pressure.
Is that really their name? Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim?
Yes. It used to be, anyways.
Oh, okay. That is terrible.
Hey.
This one is a
I
nice
think
card.
Got a John Smoltz rookie.
Okay. There you go.
I think that should be good.
This is a nice little card here. Ryan Mountcastle. It's an all-star rookie card. And this one's numbered. High numbered, but ridiculously high numbered. But it is numbered.
Is that 9,000?
953 out of 2022. So
Oh, okay.
it's one of those ridiculously high numbered cards, but
It's a,
hey, that one's not bad. I'll take that one though.
hey, that is
Mariano Rivera
nice.
die cut diamond
That's
great.
sweet. I like that.
It's not numbered or anything, but it's a cool looking card. I always thought it was funny that they're was it the San Diego Padres is basically the St. James Fathers.
Yes.
And I was just like,
Yes.
it sounds weird when you
Yeah.
Americanize it.
I never
Xander
thought of it,
Bogaerts.
Christian, like that. Los Angeles of Anaheim. Okay, that makes sense now. The Angels of Anaheim.
Yeah. Xander Bogaerts, stars of the MLB. Francisco
Oh, hey.
Lindor. Dylan Carlson. Justin Verlander.
Hey.
Adolis Garcia. Brad Keller. George Springer. Ryan O'Hearn. Milwaukee Brewers team card. High five card. Los Angeles Dodgers of Los Angeles.
Of Los Angeles.
There's a postseason passion for the Atlanta moves on, the Atlanta Braves card.
Oh.
Charlie Blackmon. Aaron Hicks. Dalton Varsho. Dominic Smith. Nick Fortes. Alex Cobb. And Kenta Maeda.
Okay, Jared. Or I'm sorry, Jared. Jared's comment here is right up your alley, Jimmy. He said he used to love opening packs, but spent over $200 in Walmart and didn't get a card worth anything. Hard to know what brand to buy that's worth anything nowadays. I would 100% agree with you. And when I go to Walmart, like there's 4 or 5 shelves full, and then it's got the magic cards and everything else. So let me bring this comment up real quick. Christian, going on to bed. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for tuning in on here. Hopefully, prayers for your wife and, of course, your whole family as well. Hopefully your wife gets okay pretty soon and recovers on that. But, Jared, I've always wanted to sit down with Jimmy and just kind of talk about the different packs. Because, you know, you've got – I didn't realize this until this year that only Topps now, as far as baseball, has the logo. Now, of course, my cards that I'm doing, they do have the logos. So if you buy any baseball cards other than Topps and Bowman, right? Bowman Chrome.
Yeah. Bowman's part of Topps. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, see, I didn't even realize that, but I know Bowman has a lot of the prospect cards. So, Jared, if you're getting into baseball, don't waste any money on anything else other than Topps and Bowman.
Unless you just like pretty looking cards. I mean, Panini has some really good looking cards, but like you said, they don't have team logos on there. So the value's not really in it. Same thing with football. Well, yeah, football. I think there's Leaf and Wild Card, and I can't remember any. There's a few other brands out there that are unlicensed product, so the value just doesn't quite hit the same. We're gonna do this update series next. We got 7 packs plus 1 exclusive commemorative relic card. I'm not really sure what the relic card is in these, but if it's the helmet, I really like them.
I got a helmet. I don't know what I've done with it. They're actually pretty nice. I opened up a pack not too long ago. It's probably been 4 or 5 months ago. But I see Salvador is his name. He's the catcher for the Royals. And I really like the card. I wouldn't mind trying to get every one that they had with those helmets. It's thick now. Oops.
Got Jared Smith said, weird, Topps must have spent a killing to get that. I don't know exactly how much they spend on licensing for that kind of thing to get an exclusive license for things like that. But I do know that Fanatics is getting ready to take over everything. I think in 2024, 2025, something like that. We've talked about this before, but Fanatics is getting ready to take over everything.
The
So
world.
yeah, they're buying out Tops. They're buying out Panini. I think they're just gonna have a free for all on everything.
While you open that, I kind of want to talk to you a little bit more on that. Do you think Fanatics will get to be so much that all the cards, obviously, they're going to be them, but like I've heard somebody talk about, and I like Sports Card Investor. I can't think of his name, but some people don't like him. He's went as far as saying that he thinks that when they bring up, how they do the college, like in football, it's like Lamar Jackson, Louisville, that they'll actually have the picture of their card. Do you think that it could get so big, like they're going to try to promote it that far?
They could, but what I'd really like to see, because I think I spoke too soon there. I know that Panini, I know they bought out Tops, but I don't think they bought out Panini. I think I spoke too soon on that. I don't think they bought out Panini, but they are going to get the licensing away from Panini. So I guess everything Panini is going to be unlicensed after the complete takeover. But what I would really like Topps to do is take over some of the old brands like Fleer, like Upper Deck, some of these old school companies that we grew up with.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That one's our fat commemorative patch there.
There we go.
So we'll see what's in there.
I mean, I'm going down memory lane on some of these cards.
Yeah.
That's like this one here. It's Bob Boone. And my favorite all-time red was Brett Boone, who played second base, who is his son, who also is Aaron Boone, who is the manager for the Yankees. So at one point, Bob was actually the Reds manager with his sons playing, and here's his card of him playing in baseball. So
that's cool. Got Anthony Rizzo, stars of the MLB.
Hey.
And these are all, the rest of these are backwards. Nick Whitgren.
Why do they go backwards sometimes?
Sometimes they do that for a special card for like autographs. I don't know I don't know the mindset behind it, if it's just the way it comes in the factory or if it's some kind of protective idea. Not really sure. I would love to get somebody from Panini or Topps or somebody on the show one of these days and
let's do that. That'd be cool.
I would love to. I've been thinking about trying to find out and see if I could get somebody.
Quan, I'm pretty sure he won Rookie of the Year this year, just so you know.
Okay.
I know that's base, but he killed it in the playoffs and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if you think that'd be a good card or not, but
like you said, it's a base, so I haven't really looked up his cards in particular, so I don't know, but sometimes they go for a little bit more, especially if it's like, what was it, Shohei Ohtani, when he was a rookie, his cards just went through the roof.
Oh, yeah.
Like, immediately. Kyle Cody. Picture perfect. Padres celebrate after Machado goes deep. Little Padres. Sean Doolittle.
A former Red as well.
Chad Green. Know where he went to school?
I'm sure some crappy school since he plays for the Yankees.
Yeah, he went to Aaron Bummer. Wander Franco.
Hey.
His cards were blowing up for a while there.
I was going to say, is that technically a rookie?
It has the rookie badge on there.
Hey,
that's why I was a little confused because I thought this was this year's. This is a 2022.
Well, he was caught up mid-season. Okay. So that's what I was going to ask. Was that his rookie? Because he came up, I want to say, around June last year. So I thought this year would be his rookie cards.
So maybe last year's were his rookie prospects.
Okay.
Because they have the rookie prospect cards, maybe.
Gotcha.
Josh Rojas. Cole Irvin. Luke Williams. And Jose Romero. from the All-Star game, apparently. I don't know if that makes it in, if that's a variant or... Huh. But that is from the All-Star game. Alrighty, get into the next one. And looks like they did the same thing with this. They just flipped the last card backwards for some reason. Like I said, maybe that's to keep it from getting scratched up or something.
Right.
I'm not really sure. 3,000 hits, Cabrera joins Elite 3,000 hits, 500 home runs club.
That's pretty nice.
Nico Goodrum, Joe Ross, Hunter Dozier, Adam Oler, and Zach Johnson dual card. Rookie combos. Okay. Another rookie combos card. Trent Giambroni. And Giambroni.
Goodness.
And Scott Efros. Got Corey Seager.
David Wells.
David Wells.
Yeah.
Miguel Castro. I had a little something in here. I'm not sure what's back there, but Elihuris Montero.
The anticipation.
And I think that's like as close as I'm going to get to that name. Elihuris Montero.
Oh, perfect.
Is it right?
Listen,
like
for the
the
longest
bee.
time, I thought we had a player for the Reds, and his last name was Jimenez. And for the longest time, because my dad, who is 70 years old now, he would always call him Jimenez, and that's what I thought his name
Jimenez.
was. I'm like, wait a second. Heard the announcer once say Jimenez. I'm like, who are they talking about?
Luke Mail. Here's a
Now,
Kyle
maybe?
Schwarber. That got me excited because it was backwards, but it's Kyle Schwarber. Hunter Green.
Hunter Green.
MLB.
Yes, sir.
Jaboy. This was what I don't know what this is, but it's a Logan Gilbert Generation Now insert. So, not numbered or anything, but it's a cool looking card.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of him.
Kyle Tucker.
And Kyle Tucker.
And Kyle Tucker. Alrighty. Luke Rayleigh, Garrett Cooper, CJ Abrams, Hunter Renfroe, Jeremy Pena, Noah Syndergaard. Syndergaard,
That
my
one.
bad.
Yeah. It's all right.
Syndergaard. Guardians of the Central, Ramirez Rosario show off Cleveland's new look. And on a quick note, a lot of people get upset about the Cleveland Indians changing their names to the Cleveland Guardians. You're a company, you can change your name to whatever you want to. I mean, who are we to complain? But I've heard a lot of people say, "Well, I'm always going to call them the Indians." And I'm like, do you still call the Nationals the Expos though? No. You get over it. I mean, time moves on, and it just rolls off the tongue.
I hate it. I can't stand it.
The
But
Guardians?
I hate the Guardians. I think it might be more of what name they chose. Which is crazy because, the whole purpose of it's being, politically correct. We'll say that.
Right.
But the Guardians, what they came up with, have you seen the picture?
Yeah,
They
it's
have a
from
bridge in
Indian
Cleveland.
statue, isn't it?
Yeah, so
From
it still has...
Yeah, I do tip my cap to them for choosing a name so quickly. Unlike the Washington football team that went without a name for 2 years.
I'm with you on that too.
At least
but
at least you came up with something.
Well, they didn't come up with it because there is actually a Cleveland Guardians, what is it, roller derby? Roller derby?
Really?
Yeah, so they're possibly going to be sued because there is already a roller derby name with this. So we'll see what comes about.
Yeah. Well, the Washington Commanders, there's already, and there was, what was it, what's it called? Harry Potter. What was that? The game they played in Harry Potter on the broomsticks or whatever. Quidditch.
Yes.
There's a Quidditch team in Washington D.C. called the Washington Commanders. So,
Really?
so I've been waiting to hear about some kind of lawsuit from
Oh
them.
yeah.
Guardians. Okay, we already saw that one. O'Neal Cruz, rookie debut. These Topps cards have a lot of these sideways cards. I don't know if you're a fan of those or not.
Not so much. Are you?
Yeah, not so much. They make it complicated to put in sleeves and put in a book and try to figure out which side is up. And yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them. Jose Quintana, J.P. Fierson, Alex Thomas, Taylor Hearn, Joe Perez, and a Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
I wonder, is he any relation to the Tim Anderson of old?
I think it's still him.
Is it still him? Is the same
I
guy?
think so. He's been playing for years, it seems like.
Wow. Mike Brusau.
Like I
Anderson.
might find Tim Anderson's rookie card in here in 89.
Anderson Severino. Gio Urshela. Mackenzie Gore. Ryan Presley. Phoenix Sanders, and a Dustin Knight. That's another one that I'm not a big fan of, is the dual player cards.
So we got Perry in here. What's up, Perry? We actually hollered at you earlier. Now, see, I was actually wanting to ask you, of course, Perry, just so you know, to catch you up, I'm opening up an 89 Fleer baseball pack of 600 cards while Jimmy's doing a show. See, I've got a couple of these prospects like that. I'm just like, I'm going to set these to the side just to see if they have anything, but to me, when it's two players on there, I don't feel like it has much value. What do you think on that?
I mean, I guess certain ones may hold value. Like, I don't know if you had a... I mean, like, if I had a Aaron Rodgers and a Brett Favre, I would collect it. But
well, see, this has a Kirby Puckett and a Eric Davis, which I think is nice.
Yeah, but when it's like two players from two completely different teams that have nothing to do with each other, like it's a little weird. It's a little weird for me. I'm like,
I agree 100%.
Especially when you get into a break and then they have to roll dice to see who actually won the card and all that stuff.
Oh, I never thought of that. Yeah. Is that what they do?
Yeah, sometimes they'll roll dice for it, or that's typically what they do. Flip a coin sometimes, or just different randomized.
Perry saying he doesn't think two players unless it's double jersey or patch or double signatures.
Signatures,
of course.
Yeah, double signatures. And I've seen some like I think there was like a Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow rookie. Both of them were autographed and stuff like that. Those absolutely hold value.
Oh yeah.
MVP caliber.
Oh, Mike Trout and Ohtani. Now
Ohtani and Mike Trout.
That's pretty nice to me.
Yeah, that's a neat little card for an Angels fan. That would be okay. Ryan Pepiot. Now, is this Jesus or Jesus?
Jesus. I don't think it's Jesus. Could be wrong, but I bet you he's hitting dingers if that's Jesus.
We have found Jesus. Bryson Stott. Isaiah Paredes. That's a little silver.
Hey, here's a
card there.
Gary Sheffield rookie.
There you go.
I'm happy with that. Probably worth $2.
Craig Biggio, 35th anniversary.
Is it Biggio?
Biggio, sorry.
Yes. He played during this era. He actually, I want to say, maybe had 3,000 hits now.
He played for a while. There's a lot
man.
Is it 91 to 07? Wow, that's a career.
Yeah, man.
That is a career.
He was part of the Bumblebees, Biggio, Bagwell, Beltron, I think it was, and
Oh, yeah.
Those are the three main ones.
Alec Manoa on one of those All-Star game cards. And a Max Scherzer.
Max. Sure.
Stars of the MLB. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Something in there. Something colorful in there. Luis Guillorme? Guillemore?
Gillum, I think it's actually just Gillimore. I think.
Guillorme?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Here's Mike Jackson. I don't think it's
Mike Jackson?
Though.
JJ Matijevic. Jose Iglesias. Albert
Here's,
Abreu.
Nolan
There you go.
Ryan.
Nolan Ryan, there you go. Philly Phenoms, two of Philly's best get up after win. Where does Nolan Ryan rank on your all-time pitchers list?
I will say easily top 5. Now, to say what number where, I don't want to say without literally stopping and saying, let me write the ones I think are in that actual top 5 and figuring out where I want to place them. Because the man was pitching no-hitters, I think, at like 40.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Yeah, I think he has the record for no-hitters, doesn't he?
As Jared says, number 1, like, I would... Well, I doubt if it's on this card because he wasn't done playing yet. But,
does he hold the record for most no-hitters?
He holds a bunch of records.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
in
so,
the era, too, when pitchers actually played the entire game and didn't just play
What's
3 innings.
crazy? Yeah. What's crazy is on this card it says his very first year on the card is 1967 for Jacksonville. He had a 0 ERA. He won 1 game. He pitched 7 innings, and he played in 3 games.
Yeah.
This card is from '89, so I mean that's 20 years there.
Yeah, he was old when we were kids, and he was still throwing no hitters. Like,
absolutely,
you did not want to go up against a 40-year-old Nolan Ryan.
And if you didn't get into the batter's box soon enough, you got a heater at your face.
So,
he could ring you up on strike and whoop your butt. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he liked to fight too. He wasn't afraid to throw them hands. Seiya Suzuki. A lot of Asian players in today's game, I've noticed. Mm-hmm. It seems to be a bigger trend that's been growing.
And that's, even probably the most top names right now, as far as contenders for winning MVP year in, year out. Otani is Asian, and then we even got Vlad Guerrero Jr., who obviously isn't Asian, but, a foreigner of a different descent there. Yeah, international is definitely running baseball, and I think it's awesome, actually.
Yeah. I mean, we're used to seeing Cuban players coming over, Dominican Republic, stuff like that, but it seems like we're seeing a lot more from various parts of the earth rather than just North America. Jake Walsh, Josh Stumont, Jake Odorizzi, Jorge Alcala, Mike Pineda, Ehire Adrianza. That's as close as I'm getting to that. I'm going to pull off the back off this one because I got something right behind it. Mackenzie Gore, stars of the MLB. Let's see what we got here.
Ooh.
Ramon Urias. A little shiny orange card there. Numbered out of 299. 197 out of 299. So, not bad.
It doesn't say rookie on him, right?
No, that's not a rookie card. That is a veteran. It's still a cool card.
To me, this card should be worth something, but I know it's not. It's Tommy John.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a cool card to...
Like, the surgery, Tommy John surgery,
Yeah. I mean, famous for all the wrong reasons, but...
Absolutely.
Who was it that I heard about getting Tommy John surgery just recently? He's a fielder. I can't remember who it was now.
I do not know. I apologize.
Yeah, I can't remember it. But there's a fielder, and they were talking on the radio the other day about Tommy John surgery for fielders, and they thought that was kind of weird because usually that's a pitcher injury.
Yeah.
And but they said that the recovery is a lot quicker for fielders because they can come in and bat before they're fully healed.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so I can't remember who it was right off the top of my head. It was a big name though.
I can't believe I'm almost done with this whole box.
Tyler Mall, Dakota Hudson, Gabriel Arias, Clint Frazier, Kurt Casale, Zach Davies. Here's another dual player card. Penn Murphy and Danny Young, rookie combos. New test for the West. New look Bryant Freeman take on the NL West Division. Yeah, that's another weird off the wall mashup. Connor Joe, Garrett Richards, Aces Up. New teammates combined for 5 Cy Young Awards. Okay.
Oh, well.
Do you know who those players are?
Or is that the Mets? That's going to be DeGrom
Mets.
And probably Scherzer, maybe?
Yeah, DeGrom and Scherzer.
Okay.
Good job.
Thanks.
Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner.
Got a baseball show where I talk a little bit of baseball.
Adam Frazier, pull from the back. Seiya Suzuki, stars of the MLB. That's a cool little rookie card. And then we got a die cut. What do we got?
Oh.
Bob Feller. Now that's an old name.
I believe that's going to be past the era that I'm opening up right now. So
yeah, this is real old, 1946. So yeah, I've heard the name. I'm not real familiar with his work, but I have heard his name. Now we're getting into the pack with the memorabilia card in here. Hopefully it's one of those helmet cards. I really like those.
Oh, they're sweet.
They don't go for a lot of money, but what we were talking about earlier, you asked if I, would buy cards. I like the helmet cards, and I've actually considered, because they're so cheap, I've considered actually getting the whole set of them just because they're cool. Ryan Tepera, Stephen Vaught, George Kirby, Colin Moran, Tim LeCastro.
I like that card.
The Tim LeCastro?
Well, just,
Superman?
where he's diving like an airborne. Yeah.
Josh Harrison. Tanner Banks and Bennett Sousa, rookie combo. Stars collide, new teammates focus before opening day. And that is Carlos Correa and Byron Buxton.
It's after midnight. I'm taking the hat off. I know I've got bad hair. Oh well.
Mine's terrible right now. I got a.
There he is.
Julio Rodriguez. There you go. You spoke his name and you spoke him into existence. How about that?
And you can speak that with my address. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll set that aside for you.
You ain't gonna do that. It's
Rob Ref Snyder. Jerickson Profar. There's a Matt Strom. And next card is going to be that Mem card, so I'm going to pull from the back. Reed Detmers. Where'd he go to school?
somewhere probably where they recruited him illegally.
Yeah, we're not the ones with bags full of money. There's a Derek Jeter throwback card.
Hey, that's nice. Now, question before you go on. Let me hold you up here. Mm-hmm. Those throwback cards, would they be worth anything coming out now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think they're pretty much considered a base or an insert.
Right.
So Derek Jeter, maybe get a few dollars because there's so many New York fans out there.
Right.
And you may get a few dollars out of it, but I wouldn't expect too awful much from just a base card. They're cool looking though,
All right.
and if you collect, then let's see what we got.
Let's see that.
We have, and it is one of the helmet cards. Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Yeah,
I like that Atlanta one.
These are cool. They're thick as crap.
They really are.
Really thick. They're hard to find penny sleeves for them. But I really love these cards. They're really cool.
I do too.
Like I said, they're not worth an extreme amount of money or anything like that, but
they are to me.
Yeah, right. Gonna get into this Archives baseball next. So these things have a lot of like throwback image, where the cards look like the old style cards.
Gotcha.
Just read right there.
Mike Scott.
Mike Scott. Great Scott. Let's see, what are we looking at here? We got 6 packs plus 1 extra. I hate when they do that. 6 packs plus 1 extra pack. No, it's 7 packs. 8 cards per pack, 56 total cards. Yeah, they are extremely thick, and the camera does not do it justice.
Thick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs.
Oh, he wasn't a rookie. I got excited. Barry Larkin, but it's not a rookie.
Oh.
For me, anyway. It's not for the trading world or anything like that. Just for me.
All right. As like I said, these are going to be like styled after the old school.
Gotcha.
Cards. Andrew Benintendi.
Sounds good to me.
Kenta Maeda. Mackenzie Gore. Mike I always struggle with this name. Yastrzemski.
Oh, phenomenal.
Oh, is that?
Hey.
That's an auto. We got a Chas McCormick autograph card, and that's a on-card autograph. Certified autograph issue. Wow.
Nice.
That's actually pretty cool. Huh. Not familiar with the player. Are you at all, Chas McCormick?
I'm not for sure. And with it saying draft pick, I wonder if he was drafted this year.
What does it say? 2017 first year?
Okay.
So, you just received a 2005... Okay, this makes it even more confusing. You just received a 2005 Topps Draft Picks auto card from a 2022 Topps Archive Baseball. And then it says 2017 first year on there. So
he was drafted in 2005?
But he didn't play his first game till 2017, maybe?
Okay.
It's a little complicated.
Poor guy. That's a long
that's the way
wait.
I read it. I mean, that's the way I read it there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, drafted... No, it says it's drafted in 2017, but why does it say 2005? Maybe that was the style in 2005. The style.
Oh, I got you.
In 2005.
Roberto Alomar.
Okay.
I like that. I think it is his rookie. So I'm going to...
That is it. Keibert Ruiz, O'Neal Cruz, and Xander Bogaerts. Yeah, I'll do all my sleeving afterwards, because if I were to sit here and sleeve everything that I think deserves to be sleeved, we'd be here all night long, and I do have
to. It's way too late for that.
Yeah, I do have to go to sleep at some point. Kyle Lewis, the great Bambino,
hey,
Babe Ruth, JT Realmuto, Mookie Betts, Alex Verdugo, Taylor for 3, October 21st, 2021. So, oh, that's kind of a cool back on it, too. Chris Taylor, 3 homers.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a neat back on there. Kyle Tucker and a Sterling Marte. He's been doing pretty good lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry if that's loud on here, me moving this box.
It's alright. I'm sure these packs rattling gets a little loud sometimes, too.
Not at all. Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza. Carlton Fisk. Seiya Suzuki. This has been his night. Dalton Varsho. Otto Lopez. Jacob DeGrom. There's a Cal Ripken Jr. silver.
Hey.
That's a cool looking card.
BGO.
Biggio, hey. We got the old school Cal and the new school Cal, and then old school
sir.
Biggio and the new school Biggio. All right. Jared Kalinick and David Wright. Not my brother-in-law, but David Wright. Reese Hoskins, DJ LeMahieu, Paul Goldschmidt. There's a John Smoltz.
John Smoltz.
There we go. I'm hitting everything you're hitting. King Griffey Jr.
Hey!
With the backwards cap.
Only way he needs to be.
Roger Clemens, silver. Jim Palmer. Elihuris Montero. And a Pee Wee Reese. That was a very old school pack.
Wow.
Like almost all those names were. That's the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Hey, oh wow.
Tell you how old that player was. I think it's funny that was it the shoot, forgot what was it? Oh, the Giants. To this day, people still call the New York Giants the New York Football Giants, because back in the day, the Giants, the San Francisco Giants, used to be in New York. So there was the New York Baseball Giants, and then there was the New York Football Giants.
Oh, okay.
So to this day, they still call them the New York Football Giants.
I actually didn't know that. I always wondered why Berkman called them that.
Yeah. So it was really old school, way back in the day. Carlos Correa, Ozzy Albies, Kevin Smith, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzy. I got a few of those over here. It's Ozzie Smith.
Ozzy, my bad. Ozzie Smith, Jeff Bagwell.
Jeff
Vladimir
Bagwell.
Guillermo
There he is.
Jr.
My favorite.
A Willie Adams, and a Salvador Perez. Chaz McCormick, Christian Yelich, Chris Bryant, Hunter Green.
Hunter
There you
Green. His rookie.
go. Lamonte Wade Jr. Chipper Jones,
Chipper.
my guy. That was my guy back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Everybody loved Chipper, though. Let's just be honest.
Yeah. Sonny Gray, Brandon Marsh.
Sonny Gray. Hey, wait a second. Was he with the Reds on that one?
I'm sorry.
Sonny Gray?
Twins.
Okay.
Twins. With the old logo, I think.
Gotcha. Can't tell them apart.
I know. It's like a centimeter's difference on the. I studied them whenever that came out. I was like looking at them back and forth, and I was like, I can kind of see a difference, but
Yeah.
it's very slight.
It's like they just
Brandon
changed the
Marsh.
font size.
Yeah, and a Josh Lowe. Well, the new logo looks a little more rounded off.
Yeah.
Whereas the old one was a little sharper. They just kind of rounded it off a little bit, but it's not really, like I said, you have to really look really close to figure it out. All right, last pack of the blaster. Kevin Gausman. Gooseman?
Tony Gwynn. I
Tony
think it's
Gwynn?
Gooseman.
Gooseman? Okay. That's a cool looking throwback Gwynn. Sean Murphy. Adalberto Mondesi.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right.
Nelson Cruz. Roberto Clemente Award, Major League Baseball. Bryce Harper. I think he's pretty good.
He's okay.
Don Drysdale. Heard his name. Was very good back in the day. And Larry Doby. All right, that does it for that. Now we are down to the Mega Box. Like you mentioned earlier, this is a Panini product, Panini Prism. So there's no team logos on there. I'm actually even surprised that they allowed the Louisville on his jersey, or the Cardinal on his helmet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot of these are unlicensed. So I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, the college cards may actually have the logos.
Okay.
I know the pro teams don't, but I think maybe the college cards may have the logos on them. This one, we do have one autograph per box on average. So we are
that's what I was going to ask you. Is that really basically the only thing that's going to be like worth some money? And of course, that's why I like collecting cards. It doesn't really matter the value to everyone else. All that matters is the value to you. But like in these, like that's pretty much if you're trying to be like an investor in cards, that's what you're going for. The only reason why you're buying these packs.
Yeah, I've seen people break some of these unlicensed stuff, and they'll just completely skip all the base cards and just go straight to the inserts and the autographs, just to save time and be like, this has 11 packs per box plus an extra 12 card bonus pack. So again, with the these have 5 cards per pack, 11 packs per box, and then the 12 card pack. So, like I said, I haven't opened these yet, so this will be an adventure for all of us. Empty box there. And it's going to take me forever to go through these cards and figure out who plays where.
Well, I can now say that I've officially went through all 660 cards.
Congratulations.
That's a defeat right there.
Do you feel good about yourself?
I do. And I mean, I've got quite a bit of Reds cards, so I'm happy about that.
Hey, there you go.
We're going to save our
we're going to save our 12-pack bonus pack for last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this is another reason why baseball cards don't hold a lot of value, is because you get so many cards per box.
Right.
If you're a collector, that's a great thing because you can spend less money and get more cards. But if you're trying to flip and you're trying to make some money off of it, there's so much junk in there that it's just, it's not really worth it. If you're doing baseball and you want to make some money off of them, you have to go for the higher end stuff, the stuff that's more expensive, the hobby boxes,
the Immaculates.
Yeah, the Immaculates, or what's the other one? National Treasures. Those types of really expensive stuff that you and me can't afford.
No.
Got Ryan Murphy, Wes Kath, Sam Prater, Simeon Woods Richardson prospects, and a Wes Kath again. This one's a Fireworks. I don't know. It kind of looks like some of them. Maybe some of them gave their licensing, signed away a licensing agreement, and then some schools didn't. Maybe is what's happened there. But yeah,
I
there's some of
wonder
these
if the
teams like
NIL will have anything to do with this.
maybe because there's a Florida and it clearly has logo on it,
Hmm.
Tommy Mace. But then right behind it is a Jackson Jobey, and there's nothing.
Nothing.
Everything's been blocked off. So Drew Baker, Robert Alstrom, James Wood Thunderstruck. It's a cool looking card.
Hmm.
And these are draft picks, so most of these guys are going to be rookies or prospects. Dante Williams, Connor Norby, Luke Albright, Jackson Wolf, and a Power Surge CJ Rodriguez. It's a cool looking card. So, do you know how that works with college players getting drafted while they're still in college? And I know they can like get drafted and then pass on getting drafted. They can do that in like middle school. They get like drafted in like middle school and high
Yes,
school, and then they
which
pass
is
on it.
crazy.
But I don't
Uh,
quite understand how like college players can get drafted but still play out their career in college.
they can be drafted, and then they have like an X amount of time to sign a contract.
Okay.
And I think if they don't sign a contract, then they can go back to playing college. And I think they actually, of course, go back into the draft
Into the
pool
draft
later
system.
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan Bliss, Cade Povic, Evan Justice, Mike Vasil, that's a silver.
Hmm.
Gunnar Hogland, draft standouts. What's that one? Got a little bit of color in this one. Maddox Bruins, Mason Black, Parker Shavers. Go from the back here. Cade Povic. Povic.
Yes.
Then we got a green Tyler McDonough. It's a green, looks like a green pulsar. Not numbered.
Not
Pretty card
numbered.
though. Not numbered. I have yet to hit a Henry Davis out of this set though. It makes me very upset. 'Cause I actually have broke quite a few of this set just to try to find a
have you?
Henry Davis. And yeah, I mean his picture's on the box. You would think that there'd be lots of cards in there, but no.
Right.
Guess when you're a number one draft pick, they don't want to just hand these things out left and right. James Triantos, Matt Mikulski, Bryce Miller. Uh-oh. I think we got our auto. Alex Santos on the silver.
Alex Santos. All right.
Okay. Could be worse. And a Will Bednar. Thunderstruck. I have to go to a second stack here because these things are starting to slide. Alex Beneles from them Cardinals. Andrew Painter. I can hear the disgust. Mika Odenbright, Dayton Dooney, and Ryan Bliss. You have to admit, though, that we have been killing it with our baseball team in the major leagues here lately.
I mean, sure, if that's what you want. So I'm a little confused, though, now, because I looked up that Santos guy.
Yeah.
And
Alex Santos.
he plays, he's a single A affiliate with the Houston Astros. But it says drafted in 2020.
Right. Okay.
But
so why would he just now be getting a... Yeah, it's 2021. So I don't know. That's It's a little weird that he would have a draft picks card in 2021 when he was drafted in 2020. Russell
I don't know.
Smith. Chad Patrick. Clay Dungan. Kumar Rocker. Silver. And a Dylan Smith Fireworks.
Oh, did you say this is a 2021 box?
This is 2021. Yes, 2021.
Okay.
Well, for baseball, it's kind of like basketball where it's 2021, 2022, I think. No.
Right.
No. 2021 would be 2021. So, yeah.
For baseball, yeah, because they start technically in April-ish and they end in October.
Yeah. So it should be the same year. Harry Ford, Joe Rock, Christian Franklin. Oh, I went right to it. Ryan Bergert. Not numbered. Another one of those green. What does that say that is? Does it say? Green pulsar prisms. So that is a green pulsar. And a power surge, Ryan Holgate. Doug Nick Hazy. Gunnar Hogland. Cole Barr, Tyler Hardman, and Ivan Herrera prospects card. That's cool. I think that's just a base insert, but that's still a cool looking card. Alright, last regular pack, and then we got our bonus pack. Mason Miller, Carson Williams, Mason Auer. Off the back, Simeon Woods Richardson, prospects, and a Sam Bachman. Alright, down to our last pack, the little 12 card bonus pack. Don't know what to expect out of these. Don't know if these are all going to be color variations or what. But they're just bonus cards. Yeah, these are color variations. Okay. Look like a red laser or something, maybe. Cool little.
That's pretty nice looking.
Jake Fox, Edwin Arroyo, Tyler Madison, Andrew Abbott, Hunter Goodman, Tyler McDonough, Justin Thompson, Mika Odenbright, Dayton Dooney, Drew Baker, Robert Alstrom, and a Cole Barr from Indiana. Yay. Nothing real crazy in that one.
Right.
As you can see, next week I have basketball. I've got it already
There
lined
we
up.
go.
We got some hoops. We got some select. We got some women's prism WNBA, wild card mat, and illusions. I really like illusions.
I love illusions.
Yeah, they're really, really cool looking cards.
Actually, I've bought a few. Air Walmart, like I said, we had this pack here. It's not illusions, but I had to buy it because of the box. I thought it was cool. And a couple of illusion packs I've got in here, if you don't mind me.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. I've got way too many cards, dude. And see, I do want to ask you, like, these orange ones, those are like the inserts, right?
I believe so.
Okay. I don't think that one's going to be worth anything. But this one is a king of cards. I don't know how much it's worth. I don't know if it's worth a lot. But I just think it looks super nice.
Yeah, I like the King of Cards. I don't think they're a crazy insert, like a crazy expensive insert, but they're really cool looking cards. I've got a few of the football King of Cards, and they're really nice looking.
And I've got a Scotty Barnes. I thought it was nice as well.
Yeah.
Instant Impact.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of the way illusions look. They're really nice looking cards. Not
I
super
really like them.
expensive, but they're really cool.
I guess that was the only one I really had.
But that about does it for me. Does it for us as far as everything I've got for you tonight. Like I said, we got basketball coming next week. I'll try to add a few things to it if I can for next week, and then the week after we finally get back to the good stuff in football. So, feel free to come back and join me for either one of those, or anytime you want to come on and join me.
That was good. I appreciate it. I enjoyed it.
More than welcome anytime.
Alrighty.
But if you would like to tell the people where to find you.
Alrighty. Of course, you can see MD Lawson00. That's pretty much any social media platform. Of course, as we talked about earlier, I do co-host 2 shows, Backstop Banter and Count the Bucket. Backstop Banter is Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We stream it. We have Twitter as well for Backstop Banter. And, of course, Count the Bucket. We've got Instagram, Twitter. We even got TikTok for it, but we don't do too much on there. But just go check those out. Count the Bucket's on Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time as well. And thank you so much, Jimmy, for having me on here.
Much appreciate you coming on with me, man. Like you said, you can find all our shows on the YouTube page. Just search for Unwrap Sports, and there's a plethora of content for there. Is Ethan still doing the Creating Madness?
He still does it. I don't know if he's going to be his show. I think it's going to be on Sunday.
Okay. So yeah, Ethan does his Creating Madness, where he talks about college hoops, and it's a really great show. When you get closer to like February and March, he'll get you caught up on everything that's going on. Especially, he's really good with the lower tier teams, some of the teams that you may not pay attention to during the regular season, and he's on it with that stuff. So, like he mentioned, there's Count the Bucket and Backstop Banter. Hard Count takes care of NFL with CJ and Connie. Fights Unwrapped, they do MMA and some boxing there. Pretty much anything fight related. Alex, Monique, and Dustin do that. They do a great job. I watch that all the time, even though I'm not real big into MMA. Their show is really informative and really fun to watch. Generational Sports.
I had a heart attack here. I'm checking my cards. I use Center Page, I think, or Center Stage, and I was just looking through my Reds one. This one here popped up for $39.99. I'm like, what? But it's a PSA 10s. I'm like, oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, some of those cards, I mean, you send them off to PSA and you can easily double your money or better sometimes.
If it doesn't cost more to get it.
Exactly.
Now, and I know we're wrapping this up, but who do you like to use most?
Personally, I like HGA, Hybrid Grading Authority. I've got an example right here. They're just really cool about color matching.
Right.
Like, I already turned my camera off. But like this one is Michael Bush and Bilal Powell, and they color matched it with the white and black. Which I kind of wish they put some green in there too, but
right.
A lot of times, like if it's a special card, like if it's a Genesis or if it's something really cool like a honeycomb or whatever, they'll match the label up with the card, so they look really, really sharp. That's my favorite, just from personal like looks. Most money, well, the worth is a little tricky because some people say it's PSA, and then some people say it's SGA. Yeah. So it depends on who you ask. SGA is a little harder on, or SGC, sorry. SGC is a little harder on their gradings from what I understand. So if you get a high graded SGC card, some people say that they sell better than PSAs. So it's a matter of opinion on that, but PSA is the standard. That's the gold standard. Right. Everybody knows them. Everybody trusts them.
That's how they are the most.
They're the most expensive too. and they have the longest turnaround because everybody goes through them. But PSA is pretty much king.
I tell you what I've
And
thought about doing with PSA because, like what you say, the SGC is it?
yeah,
SGC has such a hard grade. I've always wanted to buy a bunch of like SGC nines on eBay and try to see if I can get them a little bit cheaper, and then
right.
just tear them open and send them
There's people that
into
do that.
PSA.
There's people that do that. It's a
Do you
gamble, but
do you
and I
think
do
that's
like
bad
the
to do?
the SGC. I like how they do the black insert, so it's not a clear
Uh-huh.
card. That's pretty cool.
Right.
Makes it a little sharper. But like I said, it depends on who you ask. Some people say SGC, some people say PSA.
And I like the FCG. I mean, it's just a
FCG,
black and gold, as you can see there. But what you're talking about as far as the clear, it's just the card. But
yeah.
I mean, it seems really durable as well.
But if you're a collector, collect what you like. Collect. Don't worry about the what everybody else is saying. What's the best? Just collect what you like. Like that's why I like to go.
Absolutely.
That's why I like to go through HGA. They don't. They're not the most wanted brand out there, but at the same time, they're really slick looking. So if you're a
And
collector,
you're
collect what you
collecting.
like.
You're not getting them graded to sell. Like
Right.
on my thing over there, I can't think of his name. Play for the Cunha. I got a Cunha autograph card that I bought in Lexington. It has a ding on it, but I probably overpaid because I wanted an autograph card. I sent in to get graded with FCG because they're cheaper. I think it was $25 to get it
Yeah.
graded. The autograph got a 10, but the card has a bad corner. It got like a 7. I'm probably never going to sell it, but I want it to at least be kept up better than the
Yeah.
condition that I got it in. And I always have that with authentic
Yeah.
autograph with it too. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going
Yeah.
to send that into PSA to give them like 50 to $100 to give me a bad grade, but yet the autograph be 100 or
Yeah.
10.
And wait 6 months to get your card back.
Right, right.
Which they've gotten better recently, but it's still a pretty long wait.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, just wrapping things up once again. We got generational sports with Connie and Josh every week. They cover everything as far as I know. I don't think
Yes.
there's anything that they don't really touch on. Um, Outside of maybe wrestling and racing, I mean, I think they pretty much cover every other sport. Like
Oh, that
so.
breaks my heart. This Chris Sabo's going for a penny.
Yeah, like I said, that's what they call the junk era. So
Hmm. So mass produced. I'm still keeping it, and
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
putting
it
a
was
wrap on it.
crazy mass produced. I remember Big Lots in Cumberland went out of business, and they were selling Donruss packs for like 10 cents a pack, 5 cents a pack, or something
Oh,
like that.
wow.
Like like a long time ago. So like I have tons of old Donruss cards, like or at least had at one point.
Right.
But
That's what kind of kills me a little bit, and I know we're trying to get off of here, but like, I remember some of these cards seeing as a kid and just not valuing them at all,
oh
and
yeah,
seeing them
no,
now as an adult. I'm like, I know I had that card, and it's probably worth a few hundred
I
bucks
remember
now. But
I remember sorting out my cards like all the time because I would sort them all out into their teams, their respective teams, and then I would
uh,
throw them all in a shoebox. And then months later, they would be so jostled around and everything that I would have to go through and sort them all over again.
oh
So,
man, I just now realized this. That card that I was telling you that had inappropriate writing on it, I just checked it on my thing. It's this card, but it's blacked out.
oh, it is blacked out, isn't
Yeah.
it?
But it said I mean, we're at 2 o'clock in the morning. It said "FU" is what it said on it, written
Oh,
out.
okay. I have seen that card. I thought it was a fake at first when I saw it, and then somebody was like, "No, this is actually really."
No, it's definitely. You can actually see on that card that there's words on that one.
Wow.
That card is going
Oh
for
my
anywhere
goodness.
from 40 to $50, but my card
Wow.
is not.
And the last show that I did, sorry, but the last show I did want to mention before we jump off here was Bets Unwrapped with Corey. He does a great job with props and getting all your gambling needs in there. If you like to gamble on sports, or you live in a state that allows that sort of thing, which ours does not. But if you Corey's a great guy to listen to. I know he's hit
Absolutely.
several parlays and things that. So he's a good listen to if you're into betting on sports. But I believe that's everything that I can think to promote. But thank you so much
Sounds
again
better.
thank you so much again for joining me. Do this again sometime. Like I said, I've got a basketball next week, football the week
Absolutely.
after. Anytime you want to come on, just let me know. Be more than glad to have you.
All right, man.
All right. So with that, we'll sign off. You know where to find me. I'm at Unwrap or at Jimmy Unwrapped on Twitter. I have this show, Unwrap This, every week, every Friday late night, Monday night, or Friday night. Usually not till 2 o'clock in the morning, but we made it. We made it through, and appreciate you joining me. And everybody, just come back and see us again next week, where we'll be doing basketball. So I'm really excited about that. I haven't ripped any basketball in a while, so that's gonna be fun.
Sounds good.
All right. For now, we'll say adieu and goodbye and go Cards. How about that? We
I'll
gonna
let you
beat
have
up.
it.
We're gonna try to beat up on some pootie tats next tomorrow evening.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that plays out.
We'll see. I hope it's a good game. I think it will be. So, is Levis playing? Real quickly before we jump off
I
here.
think so. I haven't heard
Okay.
anything different.
I know he's been injured, so I wasn't sure if he
Hmm.
was healthy or not. But that's for another day. And like I said, well, I guess it's after midnight. I guess I can start hating you right now. But until about 5 or 6 o'clock, we can be mortal enemies.
Sounds good.
So,
I'm fair with that.
all right.
So I hate you. I'm ready to get off of your show now.
There we go. All right. Thank you all for joining, and we'll do this again next week. See you
Sounds
later.
good.